What if the way you've been handling your money is the exact reason you're stuck in the same financial situation? Dave Ramsey, the financial expert, has a bold message for you. Stop doing this with your money right now. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, carrying debt that seems to multiply, and struggling to save, this is the wake-up call you've been waiting for. Dave's no-nonsense approach to personal finance is a game-changer, and it all starts with stopping the habits that are sabotaging your financial future. Many of us have been raised to think that money management is complex, or that we need to rely on luck or an investment windfall to get ahead. But what if I told you the solution is simpler than you think? What if, instead of overcomplicating your financial life, you could follow a proven, step-by-step strategy to break free from debt, build a safety net, and start investing for your future? The secret is in adopting a new mindset and following a plan that's worked for millions thanks to Dave Ramsey's system of baby steps. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the simple, actionable steps that will completely transform the way you handle your finances. It doesn't matter how much you make or how deep you're in debt. What matters is your willingness to change. Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Let's dive into these game-changing steps that could help you break free from the financial chaos and start building the life you've always dreamed of. If you're always running out of money by the end of the month, buried in debt, and tired of seeing your paycheck disappear before it even hits your account, then this is the wake-up call you've been waiting for. The truth hurts, but it's necessary. The financial decisions you make today are shaping your future, and you might be making mistakes that will keep you stuck in this endless cycle. Dave Ramsey, one of the biggest names in financial education, isn't afraid to speak the harsh truth. You need to change your relationship with money now. The problem isn't how much you earn, it's how you spend, save, and invest. Want to break free from this cycle and finally achieve financial independence? Then listen up, because today you will discover a proven method to transform your financial life, step by step. Get ready to understand what truly separates those who build wealth from those who live paycheck to paycheck. We're going straight to the point, showing you how to apply the baby steps, the most efficient money management method to pay off debt, build a financial reserve, and secure your financial future once and for all. But here's a warning: if you're not ready to change your mindset and take action, you might want to stop reading now. When it comes to managing your money, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. You've probably heard countless stories of people trying to get rich quick or making impulsive financial decisions. But here's the harsh truth: without a clear step-by-step plan, you're setting yourself up for failure. Dave Ramsey's approach is about creating a financial blueprint that guides you one step at a time toward financial security and independence. A structured plan keeps you focused, helps you avoid unnecessary risks, and ensures you're always moving in the right direction. The key is to make small, consistent progress and trust the process. If you try to skip steps, you'll find yourself back at square one, facing the same financial struggles. But by following a financial strategy like the baby steps, you'll create a solid foundation that'll protect your finances in the long run. It's about making each step count and building momentum. As you follow this method, don't get discouraged by the slow pace. Every step you take is a step closer to freedom. It's not about overnight results, it's about making decisions that add up over time. Whether it's saving, investing, or paying off debt, each part of the plan works together to ensure your financial future is secure and free of stress. Just take it one day at a time. Dave Ramsey's baby steps are more than just a series of financial actions. They are the backbone of his entire approach to financial freedom. Each step is designed to build on the previous one, ensuring that you have a strong foundation before moving on to bigger challenges. The beauty of the baby steps is that they break down an overwhelming journey into manageable tasks. By following them in order, you're not just handling your debt, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial security. The first baby step might seem simple, but it's crucial, creating a starter emergency fund of $1,000. This small fund is your financial cushion to prevent you from going back into debt when an unexpected expense pops up. It may not seem like much, but it's the first step toward breaking the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. By getting this fund together, you're setting the tone for your financial future, showing yourself that small, strategic actions lead to bigger results over time. Skipping steps is tempting, but it can cause you to fall off track. The reason why the baby steps work so well is because they address both the psychological and practical aspects of managing money. It's about developing the discipline to stick to your plan, even when things get tough. The payoff comes in the form of financial peace, knowing that no matter what happens, you're prepared. Following each step in order is the foundation of true financial transformation. The first and most important step in Dave Ramsey's baby steps is to create a starter emergency fund of $1,000. At first, it may seem like a small amount, but this fund is the first layer of protection against financial stress. Life is unpredictable, and we all know that unexpected expenses, like car repairs or medical bills, can throw us off track. Having $1,000 saved up gives you the security to handle those surprises without resorting to credit cards or taking on more debt. This fund isn't meant to cover major life events like job loss or a significant health crisis that comes later. This is the emergency fund that keeps you from going into debt over smaller but inevitable issues. By saving this amount quickly, you give yourself the breathing room to start working on other goals, like paying down debt and building more substantial savings. It's a psychological win, too. Just knowing that you have this cushion can ease a lot of anxiety. Remember, the key is to make this fund a priority. It may require cutting out some non-essential expenses, like dining out or unnecessary subscriptions, but the trade-off is worth it. You'll gain financial freedom by having this reserve in place, preventing those emergency situations from derailing your financial plan. Once this first step is done, you'll be ready to tackle larger goals, like eliminating debt or saving for the future. It might seem counterintuitive to focus on saving a small emergency fund before tackling your debt head-on, especially when you're eager to eliminate those monthly payments. But Dave Ramsey's method emphasizes the importance of laying a strong foundation before diving into the debt snowball. By creating a basic reserve first, you ensure that any surprise expenses don't send you right back into the debt cycle. Without this safety net, a single unexpected cost could derail your entire plan and set you back even further. Starting with a small emergency fund helps to protect your progress. If you've got debt but no reserve, a broken-down car or a medical bill could push you back into using credit cards or loans. That's why baby step one is so critical. It gives you the financial security needed to protect the gains you make in the following steps. Once this fund is in place, you have a shield that prevents you from making desperate financial decisions under pressure. Think of it this way: you wouldn't build a house without a solid foundation. The same goes for your financial house. Without a solid foundation of emergency savings, you're more likely to fall back into bad financial habits. Establishing that cushion of $1,000 first ensures that when life throws you a curveball, you don't have to go into debt or tap into long-term savings. This gives you the mental space and confidence to tackle your debt with determination and consistency. Once you've completed baby step one and have your $1,000 emergency fund, it's time to tackle your debt. Dave Ramsey's debt snowball method is an incredibly powerful tool to get out of debt. The idea is simple: list all of your debts from smallest to largest and focus on paying off the smallest debt first. You only make the minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on, snowballing your payments into the next one. The psychology behind the snowball method is key. While it might seem more mathematically efficient to pay off the highest interest, debts first, Ramsey emphasizes that behavior matters more than math in this case. Paying off smaller debts first creates a series of wins, which helps build momentum and confidence. It's incredibly motivating to see those small balances disappear, one after another, which keeps you focused on the bigger picture: financial freedom. The debt snowball isn't just about numbers, it's about creating a shift in how you approach money. It helps you develop discipline with money and strengthens your resolve. Every debt you eliminate, no matter how small, brings you closer to being completely debt-free. The snowball effect, once it gains speed, becomes unstoppable. And when that final large debt is paid off, the sense of relief and accomplishment is profound. You'll be ready to take on the next steps in building your wealth and achieving financial independence. One of the most challenging but necessary aspects of achieving financial independence is the shift in mindset. We all have ingrained habits and beliefs about money, often shaped by our upbringing or culture. For many, these beliefs can prevent progress. The resistance to change is strong, and it can feel uncomfortable to challenge long-standing behaviors, especially when it comes to spending, saving, and investing. But here's the truth: mindset is the starting point of all financial success. You'll notice that people often defend their old, unproductive financial habits. It's almost like they're comfortable in their financial mess. Like a toddler sitting in a dirty diaper. Sure, it's not ideal, but it feels safe and familiar. That's why changing your mindset is the first step toward true financial transformation. It's about getting fed up with the cycle of debt and taking action to make a change. If you've been stuck in a pattern of living paycheck to paycheck, you need to have that moment where you say, "Enough is enough." That's the moment when real change happens. When you embrace a new financial mindset, you're also committing to change your relationship with money. Instead of being afraid of budgeting, you begin to see it as a tool for freedom. You stop viewing debt as a normal part of life and see it as something that's robbing your future. Adopting a disciplined approach to managing your finances may be uncomfortable at first, but with time, you'll begin to feel empowered by the choices you make. This shift in perspective is what sets successful people apart from those who remain trapped in bad financial habits. Now that you've learned the steps to take control of your financial future, it's time to put them into action. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself stuck in the same financial cycle, hoping for a miracle, but never making any real changes? It's time to break that cycle. By following the baby steps and embracing a new mindset around money, you'll start seeing tangible progress. Whether it's getting out of debt, building a savings cushion, or growing your wealth for the future. The road ahead won't always be easy, but with discipline, consistency, and the right strategies, you can make a dramatic shift. So, ask yourself, what's stopping me from taking that first step? Am I ready to say goodbye to my old financial habits and start fresh? Your financial freedom is waiting for you, but it's up to you to take the first step. If you're serious about changing your life and getting on the path to financial independence, don't wait another minute. Hit subscribe, turn on the notifications, and join us on this journey to mastering your money. Together, we'll take your financial future from chaos to clarity.